Okay. Hello, everyone. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Suhani, and here I am. This is my first meeting, and I'm kind of excited for the topic.
Okay. Yes. So Akanshi is also here. She's just connecting to the call. Would anyone like to share something about themselves? Any memory, any good memories? Just to be.
So I would like to say that I'm an anti-vegan. Still, I'm here for the discussion of this topic.
Oh.
That's nice. You're anti-vegan, right?
Yeah.
So we need like both sides.
Yeah. See, since it's a debate, we need both favor and against. So I guess we have one against. Okay, how many of you are in favor of the topic? Like, how many of you think that it will help preserve biodiversity?
You'll save me.
We have not like बहुत ज़्यादा एकदम against it, but थोड़ा बहुत हाँ क्योंकि अंदर से मेरे को ही खुद से feel आएगा hypocrisy की भी सीमा होती है dude क्या anti-vegan होती है ना.
So, what makes you think that anti-vegan is better?
I think there should be proper balance between the both kind of needs. Like we have never thought that being a vegetarian is always maybe for preserving the biodiversity. Like we're learning it from very childhood, right? Pre-primary stages से बताया जाता है हमें meat, egg ये सब होता है protein के बहुत अच्छे sources होते हैं.
So, Guria, would you like to tell something on this? Are you a vegan or an anti-vegan?
I am anti-vegan, but still, I think vegan is like it's so good to be vegan. I should turn for it.
Why do you think that?
Biodiversity. The main reason is we are thinking about the biodiversity, preserving the biodiversity.
Okay, can anyone tell me how it will help biodiversity going vegan? Anyone?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
can. Okay, so first of all, I'm not a vegan. I'm a vegetarian. So
Yeah, there's a very big not a very big, but a slight difference between a vegan and a vegetarian.
Vegan means like I have to be off all the dairy products as well, but I do consume all like dairy products, milk, paneer, and everything. So yes, I would like to be vegan, but I don't think so it's possible for me right now. But how it helps in preserving the biodiversity is, so let me go like a little like beyond the step, not just why vegan. So for say for producing milk or any dairy product or any meat, the farmers or the companies need a lot of space for farms, correct? And for those space, first of all, they need to do the deforestation. So deforestation, I think all of us very well know how it disturbs the environment at the first place. So of course it disturbs the ecosystem. Then what I feel is for getting the desired amount of meat or getting the desired amount of milk, the animals have to be like injected or given a lot of chemicals so that they can produce that amount of milk or meat for us, right? For example, like cow cannot produce that much of milk in a day as the cows in the farms actually produce. But why are they producing so much? Because it's the need of the I would say people. They eat the meat and the milk products. That's why these farms, these companies are injecting the cows and all the other animals for producing the desired amount of meat. So if, for example, we stop eating or using these products, of course, those animals will not be ill-treated and those spaces will not be cut, like the trees, the forest, they'll still be preserved. So in a way, indirectly, also there's one more point that I was reading. So the amount of water to produce 1 pound of meat like 1 pound of meat के लिए जितना water consumption होता है, that is like we can bathe for, I would say, 25 days.
No, 2 months.
2 months. Okay, like it's really huge. Like that much of water we can use for bathing. So even if one person's like stops eating non-vegetarian or we go vegan, like it will help the planet in a certain way. That was my point. That's what I feel.
Okay, now Akanshi, what would you like to say about this? Akanshi, there?
First of all, I would like to introduce myself.
Yes.
I'm Akanshi, Tanisha's classmate.
Hi, Kanchi.
Okay. My point of view is livestock farming. Livestock farming lead to produce lot of carbon dioxide, which is responsible for global warming, which is less produced by the planes and all the trains and trains produces the gases, which is the livestock farming create more gases, harmful gases like methane, but the automobiles create less gases. So this will help us in preserving our environment.
Okay.
And even
yes, you were saying something.
Even meats are needed 3 liters of water to make a beef steak. We need 3 liters of water, or for growing cereals we need 900 liters of water. So this will help us in preserving the water too.
Okay, so what if we use the water which is needed for making beef or making the food for the animals to feed them into feeding actually the humans, you know? What I'm saying is कि अगर हम जो पानी एनिमल्स को फीड करने के लिए यूज करते हैं, अगर हम उतना ही पानी अपने पे खर्च करें तो दोनों तरफ से ये हम लोग को बेनिफिट करेगा. प्लांट्स, सॉरी, द एनिमल्स विल आल्सो बी बेनिफिटेड. उनका भी पॉपुलेशन जो है वो मतलब हम लोग उनको स्लॉटर नहीं करेंगे तो ऑब्वियसली उनका भी पॉपुलेशन जो है वो सस्टेन होगा. और हम लोग को जो वाटर का स्कार्सिटी हो रहा है, जो इवन फूड स्कार्सिटी व्हिच वी आर गोइंग टू फेस और व्हिच वी आर फेसिंग, वो भी हमारा एक तरीके से वो स्कार्सिटी नहीं रहेगा. वो if you know what I'm trying to say.
Preserve water.
Yeah, it will help to both preserve water and food. This is my point of view. And Ankur and Anushka and Vishakha, would you like to say something, please? Any one of you, please. Ankur, please. Any of your crazy thoughts, like the last time which we had dolphins getting space programs.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
You're mute.
Actually, I don't know what to say. What
So-
is the topic?
Yeah.
Can you tell me?
Excuse me, Tanisha, can I get to know that how many of us are in against or favor?
Yeah, the topic is would going vegan help preserve biodiversity? So do you think that being a vegan would have any impact on the environment? Any of you can put on your thoughts? Yes, we have.
Yeah, so I'm in favor. And I think
I'm in also favor.
and
And
Vishakha,
I'm in against. And I'm in against.
Anushka,
Actually, I think that going vegan increase biodiversity. It is not a point, because
Yes.
I think that this point of topic is बुरा मत मानना, but मेरे को लगता है ये pointless topic है, क्योंकि
Exactly.
Hey, how
ऐसा
can you
है-
say that this is pointless? please?
I'm explaining it. Like for example, एक example देता हूँ, ठीक है? जैसे मान लो कि rhinos, one horn rhinos जो होते हैं, अभी के टाइम में उनकी स्पीसीज खत्म होने के कगार पे है, ठीक है? अब हम क्या करते हैं, एक चिकन जो सिंपल खाने वाला होता है. अब अगर देखा जाए तो एज अ स्पीसीज ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल कौन है? ऑब्वियसली एज अ स्पीसीज अगर हम सोचे तो चिकन ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल है, जबकि हम ज्यादा एक्सप्लॉइट किसको करते हैं? चिकन को. बट इंडिविजुअली अगर सोचे तो वन हॉर्न राइनो ज्यादा थ्रेट में है इन कंपैरिजन टू चिकन. लेकिन अगर इंडिविजुअली सोचे तो वन हॉर्न राइनो जो है वो ज्यादा लंबा जीता है इन कंपैरिजन टू चिकन, क्योंकि चिकन को पैदा ही किया जाता है खाने के लिए. So you can see here that biodiversity is the point. Actually, we created the term biodiversity. If we let them flourish, let the nature do its work, then we have nothing to worry about. You are getting my point?
Okay. So हम अगर सब कुछ नेचर पे छोड़ दे तो सब जैसा चल रहा है वो वैसे ही चलता रहे.
Yes. And going vegan is not a solution to this, actually.
From
Still,
what I have
there are
heard, yes.
still there are many factors like deforestation, chemical spill, and all this those things. You have recently heard of Mauritius chemical spill that more than 30% of its biodiversity gone is on the verge of extinction. So going vegan is just contribute like 0.1 or 0.2% to the biodiversity, and I don't think that it will contribute much.
Okay, you gave the example of the one-horned rhinos, right? Can you tell me the reason why they're on the verge of extinction?
The main cause is their hunting and
Okay, why
their
do we
hunting
hunt them then?
for their skin and horn.
Okay, so I would
We
like to
don't
give
eat them.
one point. I would like to give one point here, that vegan not only means that we stop eating dairy products and stop consuming meat and all. Vegan also means that we should stop using animal products in any other methods. I mean, we should stop using leathers or any kind of
Dairy products.
Animal-based products.
yeah, animal-based product. It not only means that we should stop eating it. It also means that we should stop hunting them or using them or using them. So, Anushka, what's your point on this? I mean, what do you think?
Look, Tanisha, like what I want to say is that I would totally agree with Ankur, what he said, that going vegan is not only the solution for saving the biodiversity. Up to my eyes, as I think that biodiversity is can be the component which involves which involves both the factors like human responsibility and it totally depends on us that how we are saving our environment. It's not at all that if we stop eating fleshes, meat and all, then we are going to save our environment. Let me give an example, right? Like most of us often says that we are in the trap of this era where we are suffering from most of the environmental issues, whatever these are, like pollution and anything else. So what about that time when the early people used to eat only fleshes and all? Then people often says that now we are in this stage where there are so many environmental issues, and what about that days where the environment used to be very clear and nature used to be benefited? So what would happen? People used to eat flesh only, even then the environment was good, and now we see that environment is environment is suffering due to because we are eating vegan and all. And as you told that we should stop using the material that uses the flesh of animals. So how can we stop using the materials that is preparing by the skin of animals and all? In fact, most of the things that we use is made of the skins of the animals and all. So up to my level, it's not at all necessary that stopping being vegan is the only solution for this.
Okay, so anyone would like to answer her?
So I think there are two things being mixed here. One is a choice of being vegan and not vegan, and one is how does it affect biodiversity, right? But there are two different topics and concepts being mixed here. First, we need to agree and understand what is biodiversity and why is it even important. First, let's agree and understand what is biodiversity, and then we will look at it from the perspective of how is biodiversity getting impacted, how at what level and what ways, and then we can look at what is the contribution of being vegan and not vegan, right?
Yes.
So, what is biodiversity? Just one line answers from everyone I want to hear so that I understand, because vegan ये अभी थोड़ा अलग topic पे जा रहा है. Right. The topic is vegan going to help in terms of biodiversity?
Okay,
But
so
I don't think biodiversity.
Variety of any living organisms.
Sorry,
society of any living
Variety of-
organism.
variety of different organisms. Okay.
The components of biotic factors.
Sorry.
The components of biotic factors.
Okay. Pushpam.
A relationship between biotic and abiotic components.
Okay. Anyone else?
Suhani?
Yes.
No, I-
Species of animals and living organisms existing together.
Okay. Okay. So that is pretty much what biodiversity is, right? Why is it even important?
Why is biodiversity important? Yes, that's a good question. Why should we even preserve it in the first
I
place?
mean, everyone is talking vegan, non-vegan. That's a completely different choice and a very small topic. You need
Okay.
to understand why is even biodiversity even important. Why not? Why not? Why are we not discussing climate change?
That was not the topic.
Yes, actually.
How is it important?
But climate change somehow impacts biodiversity, right?
But why is biodiversity important? That's my question, right? Why should we even care that
No,
there are
but the factors that influence biodiversity, we must care about that first. Like you said, climate change, we must care
why
about climate change.
biodiversity important? If there are, let's say, 1 billion different types of species in the world, and it, let's say, it cuts down to 10 million from 1 billion, why is that even important? We will probably not
It is
even
because all those.
Hmm.
See, earlier when there were a billion species on the earth, all of them were related somehow, right? So if you just cut the population by half or some significant amount, the relationship will somehow get affected in a way. I'm not talking about whether the relationship will get affected significantly, but in a way, in a short way, it will get affected.
Okay,
That's the
Pushpa.
case.
What about others? What do they think? Why is biodiversity even important?
Every organism in this world has its own significance. So if they are like the pieces in puzzle. So if we took one piece from the puzzle, then the whole puzzle got distorted. And that's
Okay.
the point, that biodiversity is important.
I
Right.
second that.
What do you
Yeah,
think about
very,
it?
very nice.
Anyone else?
Yes. Anyone? Anushka, Kanshi, Gudiya, Suhani, anyone?
Who wants to say something which is
Like we have studied about the food chain. Tanisha, you must know about food chain. We have studied, right?
Everybody knows
Then,
about it.
yeah, exactly. Then, according to me, like your question is that why it's needed to preserve biodiversity, right? So for me, of course, it's very necessary to preserve biodiversity because, as I think that yes, of course, the organism, the significance of every organism is utmost important, and it should be in a control way. Like if any organism will extend out and if any organism will extend, then definitely the sequence of food chain will be disturbed, and it will be, and I think that it will be not worth it if any organism will extend and it will impact the environment. So I think if environment will affect negatively, so it is better to preserve biodiversity in a good way.
Now, what I have in mind is that we are also a part of biodiversity. If we don't preserve it, we will also be extinct. So,
We will also be affected.
yeah,
Right.
affected.
But
Yeah.
most of you are thinking in terms of species, right? So for example, let's say there are cats. Now cat is a very one particular kind of species, and there are hundreds of thousands of subspecies under cats. There are Persian cats, there are, I don't know, I'm forgetting the names right now, but there are 100 different kinds of cats, right? If let's say one of those particular subspecies go extinct, would there be any impact? I'm not talking about all cats are gone. So when you're saying biodiversity, it's not just particular one kind of species. We are also
it
including
might-
different subspecies also included. So let's assume that there are 1,000 different kind of cats, and one of them goes extinct. what would be the impact on the environment? Can we predict that, or do you think?
Can I say something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so suppose there's a species of cat who feeds on one kind of species, another kind of species, right? So if that species of cats go extinct,
It will
then
affect
the other one.
then the food that those cats were feeding initially, that would increase.
Right.
Yeah, so everything has an impact.
Right. Okay.
All are interconnected.
As I said, the impact is very insignificant, but there's an impact.
Right. So let me give my opinion on this. Okay. So biodiversity is basically, there are three kinds of biodiversity. One is ecosystem, one is species, and third is genetics. Right. All three have to be diverse enough for biodiversity to be successful. Now, why do you need biodiversity? Because a diverse population in terms of all these three aspects can sustain a dramatic climate change. So a good example would be Amazon rainforest, right? Amazon rainforest is the most biodiverse area in the world. And the reason why it is so biodiverse is because the kind of trees that you have, the kind of animals, the kind of species and organisms, even at the level to the bacteria, is super complex. And because of that complexity of their interdependencies, they can sustain crazy amount of climate change also. Versus to an area which is less biodiverse, the climate changes will affect them faster. Now, when I was asking what would happen if one particular organism or species is removed, so it depends on how important at the center of the interdependency they are. So for example, there is coral reefs, right? In the reef area, which is underwater. So now coral reefs, lot of organisms depend on coral reefs for their shelter, for their food, even level to the bacteria. So you can say coral reefs are the backbone of that whole reef area. Now what had happened was, because of all this fishery being done, a lot of chemicals and a lot of oil usage was done and thrown into the river. And that destroyed that whole coral reefs. Now, because that coral reef was destroyed, which is just one of the biodiverse species, other dependent species got extinct, and because they got affected. So it's not just about that we need to preserve everything. You need to also understand to what extent the other animals or species or organisms are dependent on it. And the kind of impact you can have just because one species is removed can be drastic. For example, I'll just close this on this one fact. If you remove all the ants in the world, we will die in 50 years. Now this is just crazy, right? I mean, I can never understand how is this even related, but it's a fact. If you remove all the ants from the world, we will die, the whole planet will die in 50 years. Because of the kind of soiling, the kind of pores that they go through, they help in terms of seeding and everything, right? The kind of impact is crazy. So even one small change can have ripple effects throughout the food chain, which we can never understand. And that is why biodiversity is so important. Now, and does anyone disagree with this?
So all of you think that whatever he told was right. You agree with it?
Or anyone wants to add something to biodiversity?
And I just want to pose one question. I mean, is blaming the non-vegans correct?
That's a different question. That's what I wanted to
Okay, sure. No problem.
We're going more towards vegan and not understanding why is biodiversity even important. Now that we agree on biodiversity, let's discuss why is biodiversity getting even affected in the first place. Forget vegan and non-vegan. There are 100 issues that is possible because biodiversity is going extinct.
So there will be 100 debates, 100 Sundays.
We will narrow it down. We will narrow it down like we just did.
Why do we have to narrow it down? We can go on debating like hours and hours.
No, we don't.
Okay. Yeah. So now the first point is clear: why biodiversity is important, why should it be preserved and all. Now let's jump to the factors which affect biodiversity, as he said. Now, one of them is going vegan or not.
Yes, so let's just discuss that
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
Not all the factors, please.
Yeah, coming back to the point. So
Yeah.
how, considering your question, would blaming non-vegans be, what was your question? Can you repeat it, please?
Is blaming the vegans non-vegans justified?
Okay. Is blaming the non-vegans justified? How many
What
of,
do you, I think all of us have given our opinions. I think Gudia and Vishakha and
Yeah.
Pushpam, you three are left.
Gudia, Vishakha and Akanshi? Pushpam has given his opinions.
Akankshi, oh yeah, Akankshi.
I
Can
think
I start from the beginning?
Okay, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, please.
Vegan means not only being vegetarian, it means give up on animals and even the products which we get from them. Biodiversity is getting affected day by day because of our daily activities. Past 50 years, our activities have dramatically affected biodiversity across the globe.
How?
And being vegan is also be benefit for us because we face low health issues such as heart diseases and blood pressure. So as we also heard that vegan live long as compared to meat eaters. That's all.
Yeah, because I have also heard that the red meat, which many of us consume, was a higher risk of heart diseases and other diseases as well. So, does anybody
And I
disagree on this?
think that
No.
think that the person जो भी वो meat products बनाता है उसमें बहुत oil भी consume होता है as spices are also consumed in it too much, I guess.
Even with BB,
Harmful for us.
I don't think that this is a. I don't think it's necessary that when we eat meat and chicken, it's consume more oil and spices. Even we eat some spices, vegetables like kathal ki sabji and all, then it also consumes more spices and all. It's not necessary that only fish, meats consumes more oils and everything. And also, like as Akanshi told, that vegan would live more as compared to the people who eat meat and eggs and all. I don't think so. I mean that as I know that one who eats meat, fishes and all, it is proteinous for us, and we get protein
That's
by taking this all.
Okay, now Pushpam, you want to say something, yeah, please?
Yeah, I just want to ask a question. Let's not spare the vegan ones. I mean, we are the one. There are many vegans who promote who promote non-vegetarian goods, right? For example, there are some vegans who are shopkeepers. There are some vegans who are businessmen who promote or sell the non-vegetarian goods. So in a way, we are also indirectly related. So if we think that we are not doing anything harmful to the biodiversity, I think we are quite wrong to say.
I would
Indirectly, we are promoting that.
slightly disagree to it because if I am completely like a pro-vegan, like it's one of the really important values in my life, I would abstain myself from doing any of the things that will contribute to that. But if I don't have a strong opinion towards being vegan, vegetarian or non-vegetarian, I might do it. Also, people who are working in the hotels, as you mentioned, they are serving non-vegetarians or people who are producing non-vegetarian things. It might be a necessity, like money might be necessity for them, and they're not finding any jobs. That's why they have to do it because they don't have a choice. They don't have a strong opinion for themselves, and that's why they are doing it. Once they know it, I think if I know like, okay, I'm harming chicken while I'm eating chicken, I probably will stop doing it and not contribute towards it's like more of it. I think.
Okay, so Ankur, Akanshi.
I would like to question.
Yeah, yes.
I think that eating different kinds of meat is also harmful for our health because as we are facing a disease now like COVID-19, it came from China as coronavirus. It's because of meat which they eat
No,
and it
no,
comes from there
I
to
completely
here.
disagree.
Okay, Gudia,
That's
yes.
not a correct fact.
Yes, Gudia, please say.
That's not the correct fact that it produces from the meat we consume. No.
But I think that different kinds of meat can also harmful for our health. If we don't know that how the meat is, we are consuming it and it is harmful for us.
That should be the problem with the vegetables too. We don't know how much pesticides and chemicals are used to produce it, right?
But I think if we turn to vegan, then people will totally depend on plants, herbs, and grains, right? So we will grow many kinds of plants for our eating.
But don't you think,
And I
Suki,
think
if
that-
we go completely vegan, the amount of food produced should be doubled or tripled or something. So
Yes,
we will need
and
more
that can be-
pesticides and the
and can-
injections for their production. We will have to increase
if
the
we
yield.
will grow more crops or grains, then I think that deforestation crisis will also reduce. We are planting lots of plants, that's why. I think
Even being non-vegan also, we are doing a lot of things that will affect positively to the environment. Isn't it that if we are non-vegan, we are not planting trees, we are not giving benefit to our environment? So it's not at all necessary that once we begin vegan, once we stop eating meat and all, we are going to give a positive effect to an environment. And as Akanshi told that that if we stop eating meats and eggs, then the production of crops will be increased. So let me tell you one thing, that India is an agricultural based country. So even being non-vegan also, most of the farmers are producing a lot of crops and a lot amount, and people are consuming it. So I'm totally disagree with it that if we being vegan, if we start making ourselves vegan, then we are going to protect biodiversity. So I'm totally disagree with it.
the most significant drivers of biodiversity loss are climate change, deforestation, food and water insecurity. Ecosystem collapse is considered to be consumption of animal-based diet foods. So let us look into this in a little more detailed way.
Now, before we go any further, I would like to say that the time is running up. We only have 2 minutes left. So I would like to take a vote on how many of you are interested to join another meeting and continue this debate. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, so we have majority 6. Okay, we have majority of us
All of
saying,
us.
yeah, all of us are saying that we want to join another meeting. So, okay. Once it ends, I will send another link and we will join.
You can use the same link.
Really? Okay. So where were we? We were talking about the veganism. Okay. Now I want to present one fact that I was hearing something, and I came across this sentence, this stat, that the UN says farming industry creates 15% of the greenhouse emissions.
What? Once
The
again.
farming industry creates 15% of the greenhouse gas.
Yes, I also heard that. But
Yeah, and the transportation and the whatever vehicles we use, it also creates nearly 15% or less than 15% of the greenhouse gas emissions. So can you say कि मतलब कितना मतलब अगर हम लोग ट्रांसपोर्टेशन भी बंद कर दे, ये भी बंद कर दे, तो हमारा एनवायरनमेंट पे कितना असर पड़ सकता है? कुछ
एनवायरनमेंट में
मतलब
तो नहीं पता, हम लोग पे बहुत असर पड़ सकता है।
ट्रांसपोर्टेशन भी बंद कर दे मतलब
ट्रांसपोर्टेशन बंद नहीं कर दे, मतलब इको फ्रेंडली व्हीकल्स यूज करने लगे।
अब वो इन्वेंट करोगी तुम?
टोटो सुना होगा, टोटो के बारे में, साइकिल्स के बारे में, we can use it.
Cycles for carrying 100 kgs of vegetables, right?
But for long distances.
So you travel from Kodarma to Delhi via cycle.
Via cycle.
Carrying 100 kgs of vegetables.
चलो ठीक है, चलो साइकिल नहीं तो मेरी बात सुन लो, ये मान लो कि यहाँ से आप दिल्ली जा रहे हो, ट्रेन से जा रहे हो और प्राइवेट जेट से जा रहे हो, देखो कितना डिफरेंस है। हर चीज को तो कुछ नहीं, मतलब देखो मैं बोलना चाह रही हूँ कि पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट यूज कर लो, साइकिल्स यूज कर लो, क्या जरूरत है प्राइवेट व्हीकल्स लेकर हर बार सब्जी लेने के लिए निकलने के लिए, क्या जरूरत है उसका?
हम लोग वो इम्पैक्ट कम कर सकते हैं कि हम लोग ये पब्लिकली